Welcome back to FhatBear Pod. I'm your host, PB. The whole market turned red today. The big orange coin took a little tumble and dropped from 87K to 84K. I can hear the hodlers out there screaming, "It's just a dip, PB. Chill." For the total crypto market cap, we're sitting at 2.47 trillion bucks. Sounds impressive until you hear it shed 370 billion in a single day. That's not a dip, that's a full-on faceplant. I've lost less money in Vegas, and at least there I got free drinks. Alts are getting massacred. Your Lambo dream just got downgraded to a used Prius. While the market cap's bleeding out, the 24-hour trading volume is popping off, jumped from 73.4 billion to 92 billion. Traders are out there like, prices are crashing? Time to GTFO. Let's check the fear and greed index. Currently at a chilly 27, down from 33 yesterday. Not extreme fear yet, but get a couple days and we'll be there. Bitcoin dominance also ticked up to 61%. For the alt performance, the top winners are Solare, Test, Grass, and Vine. The biggest losers are Zeta Chain, Nilion, Beam, and Nairo. That Bitcoin dip and altcoin bloodbath, it's not happening in a vacuum. Enter the macro. The U.S. Federal Reserve was cruising toward a soft landing, that mythical place where inflation chills out, unemployment stays low, and we all get to pretend the economy's not a house of cards. Then Trump 2.0 rolls in, tariffs in tow, and suddenly it's chaos o'clock. February's data dropped like a bad NFT, showing consumer spending basically flatlining and the PCE ticking up. The vibes are bad. Consumers think it's going to get worse. Long-run inflation expectations hit 4% in March, double the Fed's precious 2% target. Analysts are whispering stagflation again, rising prices and unemployment. The Fed's been betting on low unemployment and inflation slowly fading, so they could cut rates. But if these inflation numbers keep climbing, don't be shocked if rate hikes sneak back into the convo. That's the gloomy macro picture. Now, let's look at some crypto innovation. US dollar stablecoins like USDT and USDC have been the cheat code for anyone dodging their local currency's dumpster fire. Behold the phone, because the underdog squad of local currency stablecoins is stepping up. Take Bitso. They just dropped a new stablecoin called MXMB, pegged to the Mexican peso. This isn't just a Mexico thing either. Latin America is catching the narrative. Bitso teamed up with Mercado Bitcoin and Foxbit to birth BRO1, a Brazilian real pegged token. Why are these local stablecoins popping off? 2 words, market access. These tokens are the VIP pass for people and businesses trying to crack into new turf. Need to sell widgets in Mexico or pay a freelancer in Latin America. MXMB and BRO1 got you covered, fast, cheap, and way less sketchy than wiring cash through some shady bank. That's the local stablecoin lowdown. What's next? Banks and crypto. The FDIC, the folks who babysit your grandma's savings, dropped a bombshell on Friday. Banks can now mess with crypto and other legally permitted shenanigans without begging for a permission slip first. That's right. Banks are now free to offer crypto services, custody, trading, whatever, as long as they manage risks appropriately. This vibe's echoing the office of the Comptroller of the Currency, which earlier this month gave national banks the green light for stuff like custody and stablecoin deals. It's a full-on regulatory U-turn from the Biden days, when the FDIC apparently spent its time scaring banks away from crypto like it was a haunted house. It's like they're trying to make the U.S. the Dubai of digital assets, minus the sand. Regulatory gave the green light, and now a look back at Terraform Labs. They're launching a crypto loss claims portal on March 31st. It's their big redemption arc, aimed at reimbursing folks who lost at least $100 when the Terra ecosystem went kaboom 3 years ago. A Delaware court gave the approval to wind down their operation, with a judge calling a welcome alternative to more courtroom cage matches over investor tears. If you want a piece of this action, you've got until 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on April 30th to file your claim through the portal, with proof you got hosed for at least $100. You've got 2 ways to prove your pain. Manual evidence like transaction logs, account statements, or screenshots, or preferred evidence, which is read-only API keys from big exchanges. The API routes their golden child, most accurate, least likely to get you stuck in review hell. Up next, we got some DeFi news. First is the latest fever dream from the NFT world, Doodles DreamNet. Doodles, that NFT project with the cutesy PFPs that somehow survived the 2022 bear market, just dropped a hot news yesterday. They're calling DreamNet a decentralized storytelling protocol, a fancy way of saying they built a sandbox where you, me, and every degen with a wallet can co-create story universes, characters, and lore, all powered by a shiny new token, Dude. DreamNet runs on base with a Solana bridge for kicks. You can whip up characters and worlds using AI tools, and each piece of the storytelling puzzle becomes a tradable token. The Dude token's a fuel, 10 billion supply, with 68% allegedly going to community, 30% to OG Doodle holders. DreamNet's their big pivot from just PFPs to a storytelling empire, and if it works, it could flip the script on how IP gets made. That's the DreamNet dream. Now, let's talk about getting paid to yap. Kaito, the platform has been indexing every crypto whisper from X to Discord and rewarding you yappers for blabbing about it. Drop some news that's got the degens buzzing. Posts on X say they're upgrading their app to let projects reward you directly inside the Kaito ecosystem. That's right. No more waiting for airdrop crumbs or begging for scraps on-chain. Now, projects can sling Kaito tokens, perks, or whatever straight to your yap-happy self, all within the app. It's like they've turned Kaito into a vending machine for crypto clout. Why is this a big deal? Kaito's already got a rep for sniffing out trends and gamify your X addiction. 1 million wallet connections and $10.8 million from VCs like Dragonfly don't lie. This update supercharges that. Posts suggest projects can use the Yappa leaderboard to ID top contributors, then ping you with tokens or whitelist spots via the app. Builders can integrate this stuff, making it seamless for projects to pay you for your noise. That's the buzz around Kaito. What's next? Vanna and the future of your data. Vanna, that outfit letting you own your data like it's an NFT of your Tinder DMs, has hooked up with Flower Labs, the federated learning nerds who've been training big-ass AI models. Together, they're birthing Collective One, an AI model that's not built in the usual web scrape garbage, but on rich, user-contributed data from millions of suckers. Visionaries. Vanna's got tens of millions of data points already. Your chats, health stats, sleep logs, even your car's telemetry. Flower's bringing the decentralized training sauce with a track record of 1 billion, 3 billion, and 7 billion parameter LLMs. The pitch? You keep control of your info, it stays private-ish, and we all get a shiny new AI that's supposedly better than corporate overlords' toys. They want Collective One to be the blueprint for user-driven AI, where we own the models, not just feed them. Privacy's the big sell, encrypted, decentralized, blah blah, but one leak or hack, and we're all toast. Plus, collective ownership sounds great until the governance wars start, and whales ruin it for everyone. For the airdrop today, we're digging into how to farm Soneium. Soneium is an Ethereum L2 ecosystem built on the OP stack, launched by Sony Block Solutions Labs. This chain is all about activity. Back in February, completing 45 transactions got you the OG badge. That's enough to tell you badges are the main game here. There are over 25 badges up for grabs before March 31st. Some current ecosystem badges demand dApp flexing. Hit up sonefi.xyz for 10 futures trades and 10 swaps, or quick swap DEX for 10 swaps. What's the prize? No confirmed Soneium token yet, but X posts are teasing 20 badges equal $1,000. I'm not sure about that number, but anything to keep the hype going, I guess. Sony's $1.7 billion war chest could also juice this hard. It's definitely a time sink, gas fees nibble, and could turn out like Scroll. But having at least some involvement would be best, just in case this airdrop cooks. That's all for today's episode. See you guys tomorrow.